Hello, good evening, welcome one and all to yet another one of my streams. I did not have an exit strategy for that sentence. Hi, everybody. How's it going? How are you, Night Valian, and Zyme, and Techie Man? I see the three of you in chat there. Hello. How's everyone's day been? Welcome to Matt's Panic Bunker. Yeah, that's right. I haven't seen daylight in 84 years. Beard's getting scraggly. I don't want it to get scraggly. It's just not gotten long enough that I feel like I can realistically I can't trim it cuz that will eliminate the fill, but it's not filled in enough that I can trim it yet. But it's filled in more than just being stubble. It is legitimately a beard, but there are some scraggly bits, particularly back here near my headphones, that I am finding extremely annoying and problematic. But I have managed to. I've got a pretty good beard stroke going on, which is good. Yes. I can stroke my beard. Sam Walk spent pretty much all of today in front of a webcam and is taking a break and enjoying it by watching me spend the rest of my day in front of a webcam. Very good, very good. Alrighty, well, last night, you know what, the one thing I forgot to do, actually there are two things I forgot to do before setting my stream up. The first was plug in my phone, which I've waited until now to do, so everybody brace yourselves. We've got that delightful Windows boop-a-loo. There it is. Doodly-doo. I tell you, one day I'm going to make an emote that's just like the bottom half of a phone and a lightning cable. That will be a completely suitable emote for my channel. Completely off brand, but completely off my visual design brand, but completely reasonable for the actual way I comport myself on stream. The second thing I forgot to do was load up my hunt guide. Final Fantasy 12 hunts. Zodiac Age Hunt Guide. There we go. That one. Mark Hunting Guide. And Final Fantasy 12 Esper Guide. Final Fantasy Espers. Location Strategies. Hidden Espers. There we go. And then the third thing that I have to do... I can't even tell if my boom arm is syncing now. Is the usual... Everybody. There we go. That one didn't want to make much noise. So this evening's beer of choice is... Let's get it up here. This one's got a white label, so it should actually photograph okay. We have Trading Post Brewing's Single Hop Pale Ale. It is Amarillo hops. Trading Post Brewing, located in Langley, British Columbia. And what have I signed myself up for? Oh, hey! This one is positively light by comparison to last night's. At a mere 5.2. Okay. All of the traditional beginning of stream nonsense has been dealt with. Other than me griping about my day or some other thing. But I don't have that much to gripe with. I had a pretty good day. Got lots done. So let's just get on with the gaming. Shall we? Ba-doo. loud in my ears again. Load complete. There we go. So I posted a photo. I'm not actually going to open it, but I posted a photo of this bag of peanut butter M&Ms that I ordered today. This bag, I'm not sure the scale of it really came through in the photo that I posted on Twitter, so I want to show you this thing. This is a bag of M&Ms that is larger than my head. I did only get one because I can get as many as I want. They're not, like, in limited supply. This entire bag, a whole kilogram of peanut butter M&Ms, cost me $9.97. Which, I mean, I've been to American Walmarts, and I know that that's not a great deal on a bag like that. I'm pretty sure I saw a 1 kilo bag of peanut butter M&Ms at a, like, Walmart in Bellingham for maybe $4, but $4 US. But for a Canadian, $9.97 for a kilo of M&Ms is a screaming deal. So I was helpless to resist. What can I say? Okay, here we are in the Mosforan High Waste, and I am given to understand there is an Esper in the Mosforan High Waste. I just need to figure out which one's which. So, a Dramelech we already did. Yeah, we did that last night. Zolera. So Zolera is in the Barheim Passage. Cuchulain we did. Exodus is we have to repair the Selikawood Gate. Zeromus defeat. What? Oh, still Shrine of Miriam. Chaos is complete the Lost Pudding Waterway hunting and crime and punishment hunts. Okay, so that one's later on. Ultima and Zodiac. Maybe there's not one here. I know there's a side quest here. Mosforan High Wastes. I just don't remember what it is. Oh, it's Exodus. Maybe I read... Oh, there we go. Exodus. Repair the Selikawood Gate. Mosforan High Waste. Empyrean Seat. Okay. In the Babbling Vale. Let's do this, since we're right here. Talk to... Not the Craftsmoogle. Who have we got? We are looking for a learned man. Caravaner, Craftsmoogle. Craftsmoogle. Shop owner. Vacanza. That looks like a learned man. Learned man! Alright. Behold, water has returned to the parched shrines. I still don't know how the flow came back, but this clears up a few mysteries. Would you care to hear my theory? Listen. Previously, I believed these shrines were a sort of artificial spring, meant to deliver water to these mountains. How wrong I was! In fact, when water is flowing to the shrines, touching a shrine just so causes the temperature of the water to rise quite dramatically. The steam from this, that's what lifts up the floatweed around the shrines, floating up like balloons, floating on air itself. It's a characteristic of the floatweed that makes it react to the steam so. In fact, I believe the shrines were made for no other purpose. With me so far? I'm with you. Then allow me to continue. I ask, For what purpose might we want floatweed? Floatweed is a sturdy sort of shrub. When floating, several people can stand on it quite securely. Now, a book I read back in Arcades said that floatweed was sometimes used to bridge gaps between rocks and such on mountain paths. I believe that here in Mosphora, someone attempted to do the very same thing. Fascinating, don't you think? In documents on the Mosphoran highways, one often hears of a place whose name translates roughly to the wind-blown worm god path. I had always wondered what it meant, and now I think it means the path's made of floatweed, and at the end of the path of the gods, heaven. In other words, this was all a way to make a path to the summit. That's my theory, at least. So, did you follow all that? I did. Unfortunately, I still can't find the route to the summit. Perhaps there's a trick to using the floatweed, or perhaps something else is needed. One thing's for sure, I shall get to the bottom of this, and then to the top, obviously. Okay, so, we have a mission. Speak to the learned man standing next to the shrine of Northwest Wind. Keep reassuring him you understand his theory, and when he's finished talking, speak to the caravaner stood on his own next to a crate. Which will be... Craftsmoogle, Caravaner. Ah, this one. Caravaner. Oh, Russian malware, don't worry, you haven't missed much. We're just starting up. Hello, boy. I saw you take down that Atomos. I feel sorry for the thing, but it had to be done. Well, I'm off to get those goods for Burra. Some kind of crafted thing, not even really sure what it is. No matter, I'm off. That's not what you were supposed to say. Oh well, we talked to or we learned about the Chocobo previously anyhow, so we want to touch the Shrine of the South Wind. Touch the Shrine of the South Wind. I touch the shrine. The surrounding floatweed is lofted into the air by the steam coming from the shrine. Now we exit to the northeast, which is up and to the east. Up and to the east. These are the thrilling insights that you tune into me for. No doubt about it. Okay, in this zone, there's a wayward Chocobo. Hello, Chocobo. Quah! Quah! The Chocobo looks a mite peckish. Feed it some kishel greens, and it may let you ride it. Quah! Quah! The Chocobo doesn't smell any greens on you and clearly wants to be left alone. I have no greens, so I guess I need to go back and buy some kishel greens. Presumably, we can buy Gyeshel greens from the shop, I hope. Hey, buddy. Greeting there, Sonny. Anything you need, you let me know. Of course, you gotta pay. Bye. Sell me your greens. You don't have greens. Where do I buy Gyeshel greens? Hi, Cat. Yes, we're doing an Esper. Gyeshel greens XII. Where can I find Gyeshel greens? The Clan Provisioner in Rabanastre. Well, heck. I guess we're going back to Rabanastre. With the Salika gate fixed, we should see more travel to Mosphora. If there's one thing I know, it's roads bring people. Teleport. Ravenaster. And let's just take the Moogling. His name is Horny. Hello, Caldus0809. Welcome. Thank you very much for the follow.
Step right up, lad. Let's see. For your rank, our goods look something like this. Holler if you see something that takes your fancy.
What? He doesn't have them. Why doesn't he have them? I mean, we'll buy Bubble since I'm here. He should. Where can I buy greens? The airship. Alright, well, I guess we're getting them on the airship. We have no choice. To the airship we go. Alright, Moogle me to the aerodrome. The aerodrome. This guide says I can get them in Belfenheim Port as well, which is probably faster, but whatever. We're here now. And from Dice in Belfenheim Port. Okay. Then let's just teleport to Belfenheim. No, actually, let's take the airship, because I need some stuff on the airship too. Nalbina, private airships. Bujerba, Arcades. Okay, well, Nalbina it is.
Good day, sir. The times we live in may be uncertain, but our service is not. Should you wish to book passage to Nalbina, I would be happy to assist you. We have ships fitted with shops and amenities, or if you prefer to sleep during your journey, ships with only private cabins. Whichever you choose, the price is the same. We will show you aboard as soon as you've purchased your ticket.
Let's go buy leisure craft.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy your flight.
There we go. We got ourselves a new cutscene. So what did you name this ship? Oh, it's the Titanic II. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome you aboard on behalf of the East Ivalus Company. Your captain for our voyage is Mr. Ranton, with Mr. Nickel as his first officer. I am Chief Steward Chazelle. We have cabins available should you wish to retire for the remainder of your journey, and please let me know if I may be of any service. I guess the Chief Steward was not a, game show host-sounding male.
Coupeau! Oh, miss! I've shopped, taken in the sky, and now I'd like to rest in a cabin, Coupeau. I'm not having any luck finding one, though. Where are they? You mean to rest until we arrive? The cabins are right this way, through the Sky Saloon. I'll give your name to the Chief Steward, and she'll have a room prepared for you. Well, we never looked in there, Coupeau. We thought they might be up on the deck. Thanks for the help.
Why would the cabins be up on the deck? What's wrong with you, Moogle? Assistant storekeeper. We've a wide selection of goods for the traveling adventurer. Take a look around. don't know. Do I have anything I can sell? Probably not, hey? A couple of fire magicites. 99 pebbles. A throat wolf blood. Gross. Okay, you don't have Gishel greens either.
Where are the Gishel greens?
Care to purchase something to remember your voyage by?
Gishel greens. Okay, that's done.
The world teems with trouble. For all we know, even now war rages in some distant land.
We travel the world seeking adventure. That's our leader standing by over the window, Grim. Grim, strong, just like an adventurer should be, Kupo. Before we leave for our next adventure, we're going to raise some money working in Nalmina. The reconstruction pay is good, I hear. Kupo.
Tensions are running high of late. If war breaks out, you can be sure these airships won't be running. I'll take fighting a horde of monsters over war any day, you can be sure of that. Was in Bujerba the other day. A lot more tense than I recall it being. Must be because of that Marquis Ondor and his resistance.
Okay. Thank you for your contribution to this discussion, friend. Let's see what's on the deck. Surely nothing will attack me here.
I'm sure these rumors of war are brewing behind it. Rumors of war brewing behind it. The soldiers buying up so many supplies, I mean. On the one hand, it's good for business, but even so, I have mixed feelings.
I'd swear I bought a ticket to the capital, but here I am headed for Nalbina. How am I ever gonna find me friend, eh?
Should have gotten on the wrong boat. Or should have gotten on the right boat.
Leave me be. I'm in no mood for talk. I have a touch of air sickness. Please, boy, just leave me be.
Boonswoggled Bookkeeper. What a fantastic name.
I went to Nelbina to be a keeper of books, not a laborer at the fortress. But they had papers. Oh, dear me. But they had papers affixed with my seal. They fooled me. I don't care what they're willing to pay. I'll have no part in such work. What was I to do but run and hide?
So why are you headed back?
I had a dream once that I was thrown into the dungeons at Nalbina. Since then, I've mended my ways and walked the true path. I've even thought of helping with the fortress reconstruction. Heard they need more hands if they're to finish. If war breaks out with Rosaria, that fortress could mean the difference between victory and defeat.
I ran away from my job in Nelvina, but I've had some time to think things over, and I've decided to go back. Can't say as I know why, but I heard they've raised the wages for people working on rebuilding the fortress. You've heard of Theodora the Highborn, I presume? The epic tale of romance and intrigue set against the backdrop of Nalbina Fortress. The very battles have a romantic quality to them. Do you suppose real battles are like that? No, I don't suppose they are.
Alright, well that was a thrill. Let's go visit the Sky Saloon. Oh, look at all these people to talk to.
Interest you in a frothy mug of scuttlebutt?
A Nelbina, my good man.
One Nelbina, coming right up. I was at death's door the time I was in Nelbina. Heat of the desert had nearly done for me. The water there was the sweetest I'd ever had. She may be famed for the battle over her fortress 2 years back, but I'll always remember her as a quiet oasis town. Friend of mine's working on the reconstruction over at Nelbina. Stonemasony is. Says they've been working especially hard at fixing up the old fortress. Sounds like trouble must be a-brewin'. They're paying well enough for laborers in Nelbina, but working alongside prisoners and the like, not sure I like the sound of that.
What is it you want? We're in the middle of a personal and rather important conversation. Get lost, why don't you? Rand, he's a passenger. Mind your tongue. I apologize for my companion's behavior. We have cabins available if you would like to rest until we make port. Would you like me to show you to a cabin?
Who's this Rand? Tell me about Rand.
No one, truly, just a gentleman, and I use the term loosely, who does not know when enough is enough.
Enough is...
Enough is enough? Ha! Will you listen to her? And I tell you, you defy all reason. That's what sane woman would decline a proposal of marriage from a man of my birth, stature, incomes, and obvious charms? Can your mother really mean all that to you? I've told you 1,000 times, you must forget these people back in old Arcades. Forget my own mother? The mother who raised my sisters single-handedly after my father died in the war? I would never marry a person like you. How many times must I tell you? You seem to share your sister's dislike of the noble house Lurschell. But what grudge could you possibly harbor against us? You and your brothers are among the most vulgar men I've ever met, and I've known many vulgars. Using your father to find out where we work. Speaking of work, I'd better get back to it. If you would kindly take your leave, I've a proper passenger to attend to. Yes, your passengers. An idea comes to mind. Might I interest you in a game of sorts? What manner of game? Last year, for your mother's name day, you and your sisters each sent her a gift you'd found along the routes you work, yes? What of it? This year, I propose that you each gather a flower for your mother, and that this boy here informs each of your sisters of the arrangement. If he can deliver the message to every one of them, my brothers and I will abandon all hope of marriage to you and your sisters. Absurd! You expect a perfect stranger to willingly go from airship to airship delivering this message of yours? She has a point. 6 ships, 6 sisters. Quite a lot of work for someone we don't know. Better to forget the whole business, and me, I'll begin making the necessary preparations for our wedding. I'm sorry you've gotten involved in this, sir. If you do see my sisters on the other airships, perhaps you could show them a letter for me. They're chief stewards like myself. I can't remember the last time I had more fun. Already visions of you and your sisters joining the noble house Lurschell fill my mind. What a creep. Don't worry about me, sir. My sisters and I are up to the challenge presented by the notorious brothers of House Chell. Well, he's distracted me from my duties long enough, I should say. Where were we? Ah, yes. Would you like me to show you to a cabin? Let's see. Vaughn, was it? You'll be staying in cabin B42. I hope you've enjoyed your journey.
I guess we're riding all the airships now. The airship's just got like a backing up noise. The boop, boop, boop. Okay, well, that's that. So we've been to Nelbina. So we've done Rabanastre to Nelbina. So we should check what all the airships are. Airship routes. Final Fantasy 12. So we've done Nelbina to Rabanastre. We need to do... We are currently in Nelbina, so we should go to Balfenheim next.
Good day, sir. The times we live in may be uncertain, but our service is not. Should you wish to book passage to Balfenheim Port, I would be happy to assist you. We have ships fitted with shops and amenities, or if you prefer to sleep during your journey, ships with only private cabins. Whichever you choose, the price is the same. We will show you aboard as soon as you've purchased your ticket.
We go by Leisure Craft.
Thank you, sir. Enjoy your flight.
Okay, let's, I'm not going to worry about any of the dialogue this time. We're going to just do the quest. I actually should have charted this. So we have... I need to take notes for a second here. Notes to myself. So, we went Rabanastre to Nelbina. Then Nelbina to Balfenheim. Then from Balfenheim, we're going to go Balfenheim to Arcades. Are we going to go Balfenheim to Arcades? We are going to go Balfenheim to Arcades. Balfenheim to Arcades. Then ideally we should be able to go Arcades to Buzurba, but we cannot do that. Ooh. Actually, better plan. We are going to go... Well, I guess we're already on that plan, so... we can go Balfenheim to Buzurba rather than Arcades. Buzurba... Then Buzurba to Rabanastre. Once we've done Buzurba to Rabanastre, we will be in Rabanastre again. Then we are going Rabanastre to Arcades. And then finally, from Arcades to Balfenheim. And that should be Rabanastre Nelbina, Nelbina Belfenheim, Belfenheim Bujerba, Bujerba Rabanastre, Rabanastre Arcades, Arcades Belfenheim, and that should take us to all 6. Ah, there's another creep here.
How may I help you, sir? We have cabins available if you would like to rest until we make port. Would you like me to show you to a cabin? From Anne? My sister Anne? Well, I'm Liddy. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now, you said you had a letter for me. Flowers this year, eh? I suppose that would make Mother happy. But what manner of glamour has you out delivering letters from my sister? Well, no matter. Here's the letter back. You've still some sisters to go. Good luck.
Whoops. I wanted to talk to the creepy dude. Oh, you must be the lad Rand mentioned the other day. This is what, your second airship? I doubt you've the funds to see this through. We're sure to win. Alright.
Let's see, Vaughn, was it? You'll be staying in cabin B21. I hope you've enjoyed your journey.
Alright, so we've done those 2 trips. So next, we are in Belfenheim. Yes, we are headed to Bujerba. And we are going by Pleasure Craft. How may I help you, sir? We have cabins available if you'd like to rest until we make port. I have a letter from Anne. It's nice that the storyline holds up for you to get a nice present for some lady's mother.
You know my sister Anne? Well, I'm Twara. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now where's that letter? A present for Mother? A lovely idea, gathering flowers for her name day, don't you think? But why deliver this letter for her? She must have some new magic up her sleeve. She's always had a penchant for such. Here now, take the letter back. My sister Carol should be next. Thank you, sir. I didn't talk to... No. Not you. There we go. Ah, the fellow my brother was talking about. You're really making a serious run of this, are you? 4 sisters to go, though. You won't last. Oh, 4 sisters to go. I should check. Uh-oh. I only have 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awkward. So which one did I not get? We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I totally missed one. So we have Rabanastre to Nelbina, Nelbina to Belfenheim,
So that's those two. Belfenheim Bujerba is that one. Bujerba Ravenaster is that one. Ravenaster Arcades is that one. Arcades to Nalbina, which means my loop isn't good. That's really annoying. Oh well. I thought I had the loop figured out. Is it too late? We're in Bujerba now. Is it too late to salvage this loop into something loopy? Bujerba Ravenaster, Ravenaster Arcades, Arcades Belfenheim. And the one I'm missing is Arcades Nalbina. And the answer is no. There's no way to salvage that into something good. So we are in Bujerba. We wanted to go to Ravenaster. By leisure craft. Away we go. This way. So it's you. My brothers told me you might be coming, but I'm not worried. Still 3 entire ships to go.
How may I help you, sir? We have cabins available if you would like to rest until we make port. Would you like me to show you to a cabin? A letter from Anne. You know my sister. Well, I'm Carol. Pleased to make your acquaintance. So, this letter... So it's to be flowers this year. Mother will delight in that. She's always liked flowers. But what brings you here, errand boy? She weave her magics on you? Here's the letter back. You've still got our 3 youngest sisters to go. Say hello to San for me when you see her, will you?
Okay, here we are in Ravenaster. So, we are headed next to... back to Arcades. Back to the ticket desk. Let's go. Man, remember when I tried to start this stream with an exciting fight against an Esper and then everything went sideways? And now I'm traveling around the world on airships, delivering a message to chief stewards on airships to prevent them from being unduly courted by a gross rich boy. Already been to 4 of her sisters, eh? This isn't how it was supposed to be.
How may I help you, sir? We have cabins available if you would like to rest until we make port. Would you like me to show you to a cabin? A letter from Anne? How exciting! I'm San, by the way. Pleased to make your acquaintance. So, where is it then? Flowers for Mother's name day this year. Father used to give her flowers all the time, now that I think about it. I'm shocked that Anne would ask this of a passenger, though. You've already visited all of my older sisters, have you not?
Okay, give me a cabin. So that's Ravenastor Arcades done. 2 more to go. So next up is Arcades to Balfenheim. This would be a little less dire if the transition to an airship wasn't so slow. Oh, I can skip those cutscenes. Well, that would have been good to know 5 airships ago, I guess. You! My brothers told me all about you. You've Damon's ship left and no others. Surely, you must be exhausted by now, no? No?
How may I help you, sir? We have cabins available if you would like to rest until we make port. Really? Well, hand it over then. Oops. Where are my manners? My name's Lysith. Pleased to make your acquaintance, hee hee. When I joined the East Ivolus Company, Mother gave me a small white bouquet. Yes, I think I like the notion of giving her flowers. Good as the idea may be, I'm not certain it was right of Anne to ask a passenger to do this. You must be tired visiting all these ships. But there's only one left now. Our youngest sister, Cset. She must be on the one route you've yet to visit.
One more to go. Okay, and from here, I'm actually going to go to the teleport, because I'm in Balfenheim. We're going to go to the teleport, and we're going to teleport to either Arcades or Nelbina. In fact, we're going to teleport to Arcades. Teleport. Arcades. from here. Where's the... Ah, the aerodrome's so far away. Take me to the aerodrome, good sir. And by good sir, I mean peon. Plebe. What are you but a lowly cab driver before my sandalwood shop? Did I hear about what happened with Final Fantasy IX? Yes, I did. The most recent update to Final Fantasy IX causes Steam to delete the game off your computer. That's kind of amazing. Good grief. Everybody's like, oh, what? Yeah, apparently it was reported on various gaming sites this morning, but apparently they updated Final Fantasy IX, and the update causes it to delete off your computer. And then they rolled the update back almost immediately, but that's pretty bad. Okay, now that we're here, in our Arcades, we're going to Nalbina. Yeah, what updates did they add for a 20-year-old game? That I'm unclear on. But they must have done something. Yeah, 64-bit support is possible, I guess.
How may I help you, sir? We have cabins available if you would like to rest until we make port. Would you like me to show you to a cabin? You have a letter from my sister? Oh, wow. I'm Cisette, by the way, Anne's youngest sister. But you knew that, right? Well, anyway, let me see. Flowers! What a smashing idea! I'll be sure to find something Mother will like. You've already delivered the letter to my other sisters, haven't you? Well then, you've done it.
I don't believe this. You really pulled it off.
Pulled it off? What are you talking about, Damon?
We had a wager going. If we won, you and your sisters would marry into Hausler's Chell. If we lost, we'd stop courting you entirely. Everything rested on whether this boy would deliver your sister's letter. Rand said he'd pick someone who didn't spend much time on airships.
How horrible. Playing games over something like this. Inconceivable. Well, I suppose you can busy yourself telling your brothers the outcome of your little wager. Humph.
Blast it all!
I'm sorry for all the trouble we put you through, sir, but you really have helped us. Thank you. Thank you so much. How silly of me. I should give you something after all you've done. Here, take this.
Oh, we got a ring of renewal.
Between me and my sisters, we'll give our mother a name day she'll not soon forget. Old Arcades or not, nothing's more important than family.
I do not like this quest line, Night Valiant says. I mean, the conceit is terrible, but the brothers lose and the mother gets a great name day, so it's got a happy ending.
Say what you will about the brothers of Hausler's Chell, they stand by their word. But it is nice to be rid of their incessant pestering. How refreshing to be able to concentrate on work for a change. And I suppose it's time I got back to work, isn't it?
Lightning would have fixed this entire quest line with a stab. True. I mean, I feel like Ash... any of Ash or Penelo or Fran, or even Balthier, really. Where am I? I'm leaving. Go along. Okay, now that we've spent the last hour doing that, we can get back to actually fighting things. Yeah, let's go get our butts kicked by an Esper. Cuttlefish Man, did you just go through Keikaku to Lilo and Stitch reference? Where am I headed? Right down to the bottom, probably. Mossborn Highways. There it is. Oh, I'm not asking for an apology. I am tempted to time you out, though, just so you can think about what you've done. Okay. Get over here, bird.
I want my bird. Give me my bird.
Feed the chocobo Gishel greens. Okay, I should read where I'm going. Speak to the chocobo, feed him some greens, and ride south. Just to the right, the floatweed will have formed a bridge. Cross it and head west through the tall grass into the next area. So we ride south. Southward we ride! Can't go that way. I already did the first step. Do I have to redo the... It does look like I have to do that, doesn't it? Wait, was that the Empyrean Way? Where am I? Empyrean Way, okay. Just to the right, the floatweed will have formed a bridge. There we go, bridge. So now that we're here, head west through the tall grass. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. West through the tall grass into the next area. Okay, so from here, it says dismount the chocobo. You know, I'm pretty sure I have activated super speed on every chocobo I've ridden so far. Dismount the chocobo, take the left path at the fork. Penelo! Come on! Okay, we're back at the Babbling Vale. We're supposed to stand next to a rock and hit it. Hit the rock. So long, rock.
It was a big rock.
Press X to knock it out of the way. Activate the Shrine of the West Wind. Activate the Shrine of... Okay. Activate the Shrine of Westwind. Touch of the shrine. Then head down across the bridge created by the rock, which is there.
That was far, far, far too dangerous. We were almost crushed by that boulder. Exactly as I expected, though. I thought there might be a path on the other side.
Okay, so now we activate the path of Northwest Wind. Which is apparently not that one. Could be this one, I guess. Shrine of the Northwest Wind. Touch the shrine. Then double back over the fallen rock and re-enter the Skyreach Ridge. Okay, back over the fallen rock. Okay, we are back over the ridge. Turn left at the fork. Whoa. Wait, what? Okay. Hello, Dracus. How are you? Oh, apparently these things are just mega easy to kill now. Sure, I accept. This way. Ah! There we go. Got it. Party. Fran away. Ash out. Your ash is hanging out. And into the Empyrean seat. How badly is this gonna end? Oh, this guy looks rad. I mean, I'm not even gonna have to do this, but I'm gonna, because it'll be fun. Huh. That was just really unfortunate timing, is what that was. Yeah, I deserved that. I got cocky. Zefty, I'm pretty sure I made that wake me up joke when we unlocked that ability.
I got it.
Oh, 4 hits will do. There we go. Everything's fine. Oh, but Zafty, did you know that there is a VOD channel on YouTube
that you can go to watch my VODs.
Oh, right, I can't use items. That's unfortunate. Goodbye. Also, thank you to Solid Fuel for gifting Tier 1 subs to the community. And congratulations to Enki256. It's immune. Why is it immune? Why are you not taking damage? I'm troubled by this. There is... Physical paling wears off in about 2 minutes. Okay, cool. Be sweet if I had some kind of dispelling ability. But I don't. Ooh. But hey, I do have Raise, which I can use on Pinello. And Pinello does have Dispel. So that's handy. There, dispel the thing. Aha! Yes. I don't think you can dispel it. I think it just wore off. That may be so, but it was conveniently timed, so I'm going to believe that you can dispel it. There's a strong correlation between casting Dispel and the paling wearing off. Alright. Everyone pose. Bosch, you might want to have that hand looked at. Yes, Safety, I'm aware that correlation does not equal causation. These are called jokes. Okay, we did the thing. What's next? Bosch is too much of a man to complain about a skewered hand. I would wear this skewered hand proudly if it would see the restoration of Dalmasca and your Majesty's throne. My mic arm has been dropping slowly over the course of the evening. A turtle shell choker. What did we learn about wearing tortoise shell, guys? We had a whole side quest devoted to that. Although I guess at the end the resolution of that quest was that the tortoiseshell necklace had nothing to do with it. Or the tortoiseshell hairpin, rather. Save! Dang. Alright, what's next on our list of things to do? What's the nearest zone to here? To the Salika Wood! Yeah! Isn't a Celica a car? I believe you'll find that's a Celica. And it's spelled with a C. Save! Party. Fran, go away. Ash. How is Ash so far behind the rest of the party? And who has the embroidered tippet? No, it's not that she keeps getting KO'd. It's that I swapped Ash out for... Oh, geez. I'm going to sneeze again. I swapped Ash out for Fran and gave Fran the embroidered tippet. Dutch Moose! Dutch Moose. What a great name. Dutch Moose is now following. Thank you very much for the follow, Dutch Moose. I hope you enjoy hanging out with the Canadian mooses, as that's mostly what you'll find here. Let's fight the bomb. Yes, dabs. Very good. I wonder if we'll find this bomb fight much easier this time, as is evidenced here, probably. Get wrecked, King Bomb. Sorry to do this to you, but moose is plural. Nah. They're mooses. Moose-eye. Moose odes. If I catch anything through the internet because of your sneeze, I'm taking you down with me. Very good. I did not even sneeze. Yes, meese. They're mice. The plural of moose is mice. Alright, well, we got a lot more Celica wood that we can look at here. Let's go explore the Celica wood. What's on the other side of King Bomb? A chest. Or, well, of 3 whole gil! What an incredible reward that I'm privileged to receive. 3 whole gil! I will never want for anything again. Okay, apparently I've out-leveled the Celica wood, even though there is that boss blocking me from proceeding. Oh, hello, Chocobos. King Bomb was going to buy a grilled cheese with that Chocobo. You stole someone's lunch money. I'm not sure King Bomb could afford a grilled cheese with that money. I'm telling you, Dracus, the plural of moose is mice. It has the same plural as mouse. Yes, admittedly, the Celica wood isn't the big threat it was guarding, because we found the Necrohole of Nabudis. This is where the Zodiac spear used to live.
The remains of Nabudis. 2 years ago, it was destroyed utterly by a mysterious force. The work of the Midlight Shard.
This? In just 2 years? How?
As the dawn shard brought down the Leviathan and her fleet, a fell mist spilled forth. It is like the same thing happened here.
A fell mist.
The Nethicite's mist has corrupted the life of this place.
Oh, this is where chaos is, hey?
Beasts. We tread here on a fool's errand. We'd best turn back.
Let's try fighting the first baddie and see how that goes. Big yikes. All right. Good start. Good start, everybody. Well done, everyone. Okay, well, we will 100% come back to that later. I'm not in a rush to go digging around in the Necro Hall. But at least now we've explored it and know where it is. I recall in the original version of the game when I went in there to get the... It is there that the Zodiac Spear lives, right? Or whatever dungeon it is that the Zodiac Spear lives. I just fleed into it. I just ran all the way to the chest where it was, grabbed it, and ran out. Okay, there's the exit there. Where does this exit take us? Let's find out. Choppy choppy. Choppy choppy. Sick choking gas bomb, bro. Ah, we also found the Nebraeus Deadlands. We haven't explored this area at all yet. Hey, goblins. Hey, we could actually conceivably level here. Yeah, only slightly less lethal than Nabudis. That's all right. We can poke our nose in, take a look around. Talk to this guy. You shouldn't sneak up on people like that. Bad for the circulation, you know. Behold the ruined Nethicite rot on Nabudis. No shadow of its glory remains. It's a sprawling pool for creatures that feed on mist. If you hold life dear, you will turn back. Me? I am Michaelu. I await the coming of a hero, one to destroy the creatures sealed in Nabudis. We foresaw the coming of a hero, and by way of preparation, I bade my disciples fetch the keys that will break the seals within Nabudis. Rokenmo and Rokenmu are loyal, but it cannot be said that they are quick. You may yet see them returning from this task. Okay, so, what other... I should look at, like, what espers remain. Adramelech we've done. Zalera we have not. Zalera is in Barheim Passage. I have a bunch of stuff in Barheim Passage to do. Exodus we've done. Zeromus is in the Still Shrine of Miriam. Chaos is in... Chaos is not actually listed where it is. But getting this Esper requires a lot of work, and while you can do bits of it earlier in the game at around level 30, we'd suggest at least waiting until at least you're in the mid to high 50s so you can do it in one hit. It'll make some of the boss encounters a lot easier. Got it. So that's the... yeah. Ultima. Is the Crystal Peak area of the Great Crystal. Recommended level 60 plus. Yeah, I'm not there yet. Zodiark, recommended level 65 plus. Chaos, recommended level 57 plus. Alright, cool. So we should just go hunting then. So let's take a look at our clan primer. Because I recall I accepted a bunch of them. Actually, what wouldn't hurt is to go... Barheim Passage. That was this one? Yeah. Bloodwing killed his partner, whose death he now wants to avenge. It can be found in the west annex of Barheim Passage. The Deserter's Revenge is... where is the Bloodwing? Bloodwing? Bloodwing. Bloodwing. Getting the Barheim key involves helping Dantro's wife in South Bank Village heal a patient. Check out the side quest section. Dantro's wife. Okay, cool. Let's go back to a teleportation gem. One hit our way through all these enemies. What? Bosch swung 3 times and they all missed. Okay, the Dantro's wife quest. We did the flowering cactus hunt. We have the great serpent skin. Save. Is the Easter Sands, okay.
Good day to you, traveler. We have little to offer aside from the river herself. You're welcome to rest along the banks as you like.
Not Dantro's wife.
Dantro's wife. There's trouble on the north bank, I'm sure of it. I wish Dantro were here, but I know he can't leave the outpost unwatched.
Inventory. Items. Nope. Loot. I specifically didn't sell the Great Serpent Skin. I have that. Did I accidentally sell the flowered? I may have. The cactus flower. Okay, well, whatever. Did I ever go back to Dantro? I probably did. She will ask you for several ingredients to be fetched around the village, including some across the river. This quest guide is not great. Let's find more. Dantro's wife. Desert patient. So where is Dantro? Dantro is also... Oh, Dantro is at the other outpost. Dantro is... like down there. Yeah? Let's see if we can track Dantro down. We can hit it. There we go. Outpost. Okay. Dantro. There we go.
Think I can ask you to do one last thing for me? That cactus flower. Would you take that to my wife for me? She's in the village north of here. She's been tending to a sick traveler found near the village, and I think she might be able to prepare some medicine from that flower. The village is on the south bank of the Nebra. Oh, and tell them to send someone to relieve me while you're there.
Okay, good. Glad we made that trip. You know, I've only just now noticed how, like, extremely muscular Bosch's arms are. Very well defined. He's got a prison bod. I got myself into a fight. Heck. He's wearing a fake muscle shirt. It's Bosch Muscle Santa von Ronsenberg of Dalmasca. All right. Now Dantro's wife can talk to me.
Shh! Quiet! We've got a sick traveler sleeping just inside, collapsed not far from the village. I worry it may already be too late. Dantro bade you to bring this cactus flower. This should help, yes. Thank you. Take this for your trouble. There's trouble on the north bank, I'm sure of it. I wish Dantro were here, but I know he can't leave the outpost unwatched.
Okay. But she did not ask me to give her... It says here, next she will ask you to gather some semclam shells for her. But she's not asking me to do that. Oh, she's moved. Okay. Dantro's wife, where are you? I guess we have to relieve the trouble on the north bank. Yes, it's Ruskull's boat. There's no mistaking it. What in the name of gods is happening over there?
This is definitely my dad's boat, but where's my dad? Something bad must have happened. I'm crossing to the north bank to see what's going on. I know how to pilot the boat, and there's no point in waiting around here worrying.
Nonsense! Watching your father pilot the boat and doing it yourself are two different things. The river's dangerous, boy.
But what if my dad's in trouble? After him, there's no one that even knows how to pilot the boat except me.
Yes, but even if you make it across the river, who knows what you'll find once you're there? I'm sorry, but it's simply too dangerous.
But my dad... What if he went with Chigiri? He hunted the flowering cactoid for Dantro. He must know how to defend himself.
That is true. What do you say, boy? Will you do this for our village? Will you go with Chigiri and see what happened on the north bank?
You just gotta. I'll pilot the boat. What do you say?
Let's go.
Thanks. What are we waiting for?
Thank you, boy. Look after Chigiri for us, and you, Chigiri, be careful. The river will swallow the lot of you if you're not.
That's a lot of cactuars. Good grief. It's Cactus City over here.
Look, over there. Are those cactoids? They must have attacked the north bank. What are we gonna do? Wait, there's my dad, and everyone else, too.
They look deeply distressed by the situation.
I don't like the look of this one bit. It seems like they're holding them hostage. But what would cactoids want with hostages? I don't believe it. The cactoid's all up and left. Now's our chance to go help my dad. I'm so glad you're all right. We didn't know what had happened to you.
Quite a tale, that one. And you some tales of your own, piloting the boat all by yourself. I knew you'd got the river in your blood.
The others said it was too dangerous, but I knew I could handle it. But what about the cactoids? They ran off for good, right?
We can only hope so. Uh-oh. My battery and my controller's dying. We can only hope so. Still, they're a prickly lot. Can't imagine they'd give up that easily. Oh, dear me. Whoa, what's that? That is a very big cactoid. That is the leader of the cactoids.
Hey, Pricklepants, who do you think you are kidnapping my dad?
Yeah, oh Lord, he coming is right. Stay back, Chigiri. They're just trying to find their son.
Find their son? You mean they're related?
That's right. They're a cactoid family. The eldest son, Dran, went missing, and they set out to find him. They came to our village along the way. Nothing but bad news, this Dran. He's part of a cactoid clan terrorizing the desert. There's even a bounty on his head. This one here's the matriarch of the family. She's been searching high and low for him, wants to bring him back home and set him straight. I've got bad news for you. But they couldn't find Dran anywhere in Dalmasca. That's why they needed us. She forced us to guide them in the lands beyond the desert. The Mosphoran High Waste, the Salika Wood, even the Necro Hall of Nabudis. I'd given up hope of ever making it back. They went to the Necro Hall? What level are these people? And after all that, we still couldn't find them. So they brought us back here for now, but who knows when they'll drag us off again.
So there's a bounty on this Dran, huh? You have any idea where he might be?
Oh. I think we maybe murdered him. I don't think he's to the north of the river. We must have looked under every stone between here and Arcadia. As for the south bank, well, we weren't about to lead the cactoids there and get you and the others mixed up in this too.
So that's why you set the boat adrift. Keep him from making the crossing.
I never figured on you coming to rescue me, but there's no time for that now. We'll keep him busy while you search the south bank for Duran.
Right. Just leave it to us. Let's get going.
Duran's dead. He dead.
The cactoids holding my dad hostage are looking for their son, right? But there are cactoids causing trouble all over the South Bank. How are we supposed to figure out which one it is? It is. I don't understand. Why would the cactoids invade the village? They're usually harmless enough. Their son, you say? Then we must find him. But the desert is huge. Where would we even begin? Wait. If this cactoid's been causing as much trouble as they say, someone may have posted a bill for him. Unless the bill Dantro posted. You hunted that cactoid, didn't you? You don't think... Of course. The cactoid you hunted must have been their son, hunted and made into medicine. We'll never be able to return him now. What? The flower? Why, I boiled it and threw it away behind the house.
Dran? Question mark? Oh, we got ourselves a baby Groot situation.
You found the cactoid. What? You didn't? You hunted the other one, but this looks just like that one? Huh. Well, none of this makes much sense to me, but I guess we don't have much choice, huh? His family is waiting. Let's get him over to the North Bank. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get him back to his family. Hey, we found your son for you. Now let my dad go. I don't know. You think they're buying it? Look at him go. I guess they're gonna take him in after all.
Hooray! Ooh, but a pouch of worm fire shot. That seems relatively legit. Balthier. Apparently I already had one of those. Ah, the Cartographer's Guild. An enormous whaleworm chased me through the Westersand, but I gave it the slip I did. This is no place for the unprepared, Kupo. Would you like to buy a map, Kupo? A fine purchase, Kupo. You won't regret it. Moogle's honor. Okay, so, if there is a massive worm, do we have an open worm hunt? No, we don't. We do not. Just checking. All good. Okay. What else? What else is going on here? Villager. My friends had just been married when this cactoid business separated them. I'm so happy to see them back together. I like to think of our experience with the cactoids as a positive one. After all, I may never have set foot outside the desert if not for them. A traveling merchant made the crossing not long ago, told of a great war brewing. The world's stirring out there beyond the sands. Alright, well, back we go. Take me home, little boat. Alright, Dantro's wife. Keep your voice low, please. Our guest is still sleeping inside. The cactus flower you bought should help with the fever, but not the pain. If I had some sim clam shells, I could make something to ease the pain. Do you think I could ask you to bring me some? Sim clams live in the shallows along the banks of the river. The more you can bring me, the better. Alright, sim clam shells. You found a sem clam shell. Sem is my favorite flavor of clam. that's 5 Semclam shells.
You brought the Semclam shells. Yes, yes, this should do nicely. Unfortunately, our guest wounds continue to bleed. Nebralim can staunch the wound, but we seem to be out. I think Dantro took some with him when he left for the outpost. Would you mind bringing some back to the village?
Vroom. Ah, yes, these wolves now hit me for 0 damage. Very good. Very good indeed. This away. Okay, so the Nebralim can be found back at the outpost. Speak to Dantro again. He'll mention that it's on the nearby crates. Running errands for my wife, eh? Nebralim. There should be some over by those crates. Help yourself. Hello, Spluga. I guess we head back. Oh, I needed 2 vials. That's awkward. Well, I guess we go back. Thankfully, we didn't get far. It's insufficiently many. One gill. Hooray. By the rocks, you say. Yeah, what are you talking about? The guide only says 1 file. Speak to Dantro and he will mention the Nebralim is on the nearby crates. Walk over and examine the small file to obtain the Nebralim. Carry it back to the south bank. It doesn't say that I need 2. On a box behind the chocobo, hey? What chocobo? There's no chocobo here. I suspect, Diabore, that you're huffing glue. Okay, there's another small file. Well, see, Diabore, now I don't trust you. How can I possibly trust that there are only two? Okay, this is the exit right here. You have the Nebralim. Wonderful. A little of this spread over the wound should staunch the bleeding. Now to do something about the poison. Some Veil Blossom dew would quickly neutralize it. I hate to ask you for your help yet again, but do you think you could gather some for me? You should find some blooming along the cliffs and the broken sands. Oh, Ah! Okay, so we gotta go north this time. Take me north. Uh-oh. We'll come back and do that quest. It's the sheep, the wolf, and the bale of the hay. Alright, a new zone we haven't been to. Let's poke around a bit. Where does this go? Where am I? Oh, the Wester Sand. I see, they connect. Get wrecked, dinosaur. Okay, let's figure out where what thing I need to harvest. Growing, look for blossoming trees. Okay, so I saw one down below. There's a blossoming tree. No dice on collecting anything from it, though. Ah, but if I go there... Nope, no dice. The Veil Blossom Dew. Yeah, I know there's one in front of me. I can't touch it. I'm reading the guide. You'll have to venture all the way to the north side of the gorge to reach the last Veil Blossom Dew. Okay, why can I not touch it? What is wrong with my ability to interact here? Oh my god, turning off speed feels like I'm in slow motion. Okay, so I can't touch that. What the hell? Okay, that one I got. So there's one. That was the northmost one. So this one, probably, yeah. Okay, cool. And then I'm betting this one. Got there. Okay, cool. Good. All right, we got 3. That's good enough.
You found the veil blossom too? Wonderful. This should flush the poison from the body. Now we have only to wait and hope. Is that a great serpent skin by chance? Boiled and distilled, it makes a potent restorative draught. It may speed our guest's recovery. This great serpent skin, would you give it to me? Thank you. I shall prepare the draught at once. I'm sure it will be of help.
Oh yeah, leave the area, then come back. Act.
Our guest is fully recovered now. Should be just around back. Wanted to give you a word of thanks, if I'm not mistaken.
You're the one who brought medicine while I was unconscious? Thank you, Kupo. I am a treasure hunter by trade. I learned of a great treasure deep in Barheim Passage, Kupo. I posted 2 sentries to watch while I went in. But I was tricked. I found a creature waiting for me, Kupo. No treasure. I got out of there as quickly as my feet would carry me. The next thing I remember is waking up here, being nursed back to health. The key I used is yours if you want it, Kupo. I've had enough. There's more than one way into the Barheim Passage, you know. I hear there's another entrance somewhere in the Easter Sand. Well, I'd best be off. Those fool brothers will be wondering where I've gone. Thank you for your help. Farewell, Kupo.
Okay, let's talk to this kid. Cross the river.
Have you seen the cockatrice in the village? It's named Sasan. Comes around every now and again. I think it's friends with Tori. You should help Sasan cross the river to see her. But poor Sasan's scared to death of Nathal, so it won't be easy.
Okay. Sasan quest. There we go. What do you do here? Okay, so I know it. Take Nathal first, return alone. Take Errol, return alone. Then take Sasan. I don't think it actually is the chicken and the wolf puzzle, because it doesn't look like... It looks like you can only take one across at a time. Well, let's, Sasan Fairy Quest. So who's whom? This is the worst. I look up the guide and it's like, take the cockatrice and then take the kid and then take the dog. But I don't have cockatrice, kid, and dog in my description here. I have Sasan, Errol, and Nathal. And the game FAQs forum, somebody's like, how do I solve this quest on, like, posted to the game FAQs forum. And someone's like, isn't this site called Game FAQs? Check one of the many guides. It's like you're literally posting on a forum called Game FAQs. Why are you not just answering the frequently asked questions? Okay, Sasan was the cockatrice and Nathal was the wolf, according to the kid. The Sasan puzzle. Okay, so Sasan was the cockatrice, Nathal was the wolf. So we'll take Nathal across first. And once again, the first answer to this one that I found is, again, like, take the wolf across, take the boy across, then take Sasan across, because mixing names is even better. Okay, now we take the kid across. Errol. Come on, Errol, let's go. Alright, and now we take Sasan. I don't understand why I had to take Nathal across at all. I guess it was just to get the wolf out of this side of the village, so that the cockatrice would come near the boat. I bloomin' missed you, Tori. What's it gonna take to get you to settle down with me, eh? Well, if it isn't Sasan, run away from Giza again, have you? Tara must be worried sick. What's Tara got to do with it? This is between you and me, Tori. You're always trying to avoid it, but enough's enough. It's time to listen to your heart. I'm glad you came all this way to see me, but think of your poor friends back in Giza. It's not fair to them. Think how Tara must feel. You know you're the only cockatrice for me, Sasan. Now be a good boy and head back home to Giza, all right? I'm your favorite. Honest. Sure you ain't pulling me leg. You don't fancy Ren or Muma. You know you're my favorite, Sasan. You hear that? I'm only your blinking favorite. Me. Better hurry back to Giza and announce our plans for the wedding. All right, Sasan. Off to Giza with you now. Give my best to Tara and Dania. I'll be waiting. Can't hardly wait to see the look on everyone's face when I give them the good news, though. Thanks for your help, son. I'd never have gotten close enough to propose without you. Here's a little stomach for your trouble. Did you help Sasan reach the North Bank? That couldn't have been easy. He can be a bit of a chicken at times. Take this for your trouble. Okay, so I want to pause for a moment. We recall that at the beginning of this stream, someone dubiously proposing to a woman was a thing to be scorned. But now a cockatrice goes and does it, and suddenly it's chat's favorite character in the whole video game. Come on, chat. Get your message straight. Yeah, that's right. You've been called out. But it's a chicken. Yeah, but it also dubiously proposed to someone who we're not convinced could actually understand it. He was no less, despite being a chicken, he was no less domineering and disrespectful. That was like the first time, though. Okay, so there is a double standard here, but I propose to you that it is in this case not a problem. Can one of you shippers please explain the love-struck chicken to me? No, there is no explaining the love-struck chicken. Alright, I have been yawning my way through this stream, so I'm actually going to call it there for this evening. I'm going to take an early night in the interest of coming back tomorrow energized and ready to roll. So I'm actually just going to... We're just going to call it there. We got an Esper. We didn't do any hunts, but we got an Esper. We killed King Bomb. We explored some new zones. We did a couple of side quests. This feels like a successful evening, despite being a little short. So, as usual, I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you to everybody who subscribes. Thank you to everybody who cheers. Thank you to everybody who follows. Thank you to everybody who chats. And thank you to everybody who just hangs out and lurks. It is a thrill, as always, to stream for you every single night. I will be back tomorrow, same Matt time, same Matt channel here on twitch.tv/Wiggins at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Of course, as we are wont to do, if you have missed this or any previous VOD, you can go to my YouTube, which I have just linked in chat and which you can find linked in the down below. Further, if you do not already follow me on Twitter, my Twitter account has just now been linked to chat, but it is twitter.com/Matt_LRR. That's where I post go live notifications and ginormous bags of M&Ms, apparently. Again, my Twitter account is linked in the down below if you're here on Twitch. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you. Feel free to subscribe. But you may also want to come over to the Twitch channel and follow me here so that you can watch me live and not just on the pre-recorded VODs. I would love to have you here so that I can interact with you directly. That's about it for me for this evening. The only other thing is our traditional throw. So let's see who's on. Maybe I can pitch you to someone. Hey, it's Jordan. We're going to raid Jordan tonight. I should actually spell that right, though. Raid. Yeah, so we're going to raid Jordan. Jordan is playing Persona 5 Royal. So you'll be able to skip right from one JRPG into another. So enjoy. Alrighty. I'm going to take off. Have a good evening, everybody. It's been a pleasure. I should make sure I hit the right button. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.